your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427.
We have a candidate interview now. Brittany Haynes joins us. Brittany is running for the District 2 seat on the Cleveland Board of Education. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for being with us. So I guess the first question is why are you doing this? Why are you running for this?
Well, when I originally heard that Krista McKay was not going to pursue re-election of that seat and that no one from my district had stepped up, that kind of triggered an interest in me. I've been a teacher before, teaching second grade and kindergarten. I also have a student at Cleveland High School, so I felt like I could bring a valuable lens to the table and a perspective that would be appreciated, and to be part of what they're already doing. You heard the interview earlier. They're already doing some amazing things at Cleveland City Schools. There are so many amazing things going. So I'm looking forward to partnering with Dr. Elliott, our current board members, and other leaders to continue those efforts, but then also bring a new perspective to the table and say, what can we change to push us forward and be a school system of excellence?
We're joined by Brittany Haynes. She is a candidate for the District 2 seat on the Cleveland Board of Education. What have you done to prepare for this? I mean, obviously it's a big task really to run for any office.
It is. It is a huge undertaking. I'm definitely not a politician. Like I said, I'm an educator and a mom and just a community member who truly cares and wants to leave a legacy behind, not only for my kids, but all of the kids for Cleveland City. And so it's a huge undertaking. I have definitely taken the crash course for dummies for politics, but I'm very old school, Steve. I'm spending a lot of my time knocking on doors in my district. I was out last night after dark. So just trying to get to know the voters in my district, answer their questions, find out what their concerns are, what their vision for our community is. Also just getting signs out, which has been a little frustrating. I had a huge sign order scheduled to arrive last week, and due to all of the hurricanes, they have been sitting in a warehouse in Nashville. So maybe we'll take a road trip later this afternoon and go grab those. But yeah, just trying to meet as many people as I can. Obviously, social media is a huge part of campaigning, so staying on top of that. But really just getting out in my community and meeting people.
What are you, Brittany Haynes joins us. She's a candidate for Cleveland Board of Education, 2nd District. What are you hearing? So when you go and knock on doors and speak with people, what are they concerned about in your district?
A lot of people are concerned where our district ranks as far as test scores, as far as the resources that our students are receiving. Just that community members want to know. They want to know the good things that we're doing, and that's one of the things Nate Tucker and I have had several conversations about, marketing our school system better, letting people know that there are already awesome things going on. There are already students excelling. You heard earlier Mr. Pridgett talk about Raider Way. That's an amazing program that has reduced the amount of classes being failed. But what did he say, 60%?
Yeah, it's down over 60%.
Yeah, and so we're already doing some awesome things, but we've got to let our community know those things that we're doing so that they want to be proud of our school system. They want to participate. They want to provide resources that we can use, really just to kind of collaborate across the board with our citizens. And then, of course, test scores are a huge topic. So I look forward to partnering with the Trauma-Informed Training Initiative that Cleveland City Schools already has in place. By the age of 16, 6 in 10 students have experienced some kind of training, whether it be abuse, substance abuse, it could be neglect or other trauma in the home, and that greatly affects their performance academically. And so we have a great initiative going on to train teachers on how to meet those students where they are and overcome those emotional needs, those physical needs, and get them to a place that they really can start performing academically, which in turn will improve our test scores. So lots of things that are already going on, but still lots of improvement, and I want to be part of that.
Brittany Haynes is a candidate for the Cleveland Board of Education in the 2nd District. So early voting is coming up, and tell us about that.
So early voting starts tomorrow. This is going to be a huge election with a huge turnout. So if you're nervous about the crowds, you may want to head on over there tomorrow. Early voting starts tomorrow and runs through Thursday, October 31st. Weekdays, they're going to have the polls open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 9 to 4. And, of course, Election Day is November 5th, and that'll be 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The early voting locations here are OCI on Urbane Road, Bradley County Election Commission recreation downtown, the Northeast Recreation Center over on Berry Street, and then Bradley County Fire and Rescue on Dalton Pike. So lots of different locations to get to. Wherever you live or work, hopefully you can find a convenient time and place to go and let your voice be heard.
Brittany Haynes, again, candidate, Cleveland Board of Education, District 2. How can people find out more about your campaign?
So people can find me on Facebook for Brittany Haynes for Cleveland City Schools District 2, and then also www.votebrittanyhaynes.com. And then, of course, I live on Ocoee Street. There's a huge sign with my face on it. So I definitely have an open door policy. If anyone wants to get to know me, ask me questions, or find out my vision for Cleveland City Schools, please reach out to me. I would love to have a conversation.
All right, Brittany.